I'm tired of living for the weekend. I am tired of living for the weekend. Let's talk about time and why we live for the weekends. We have 24 hours in a day. If you work a job, 9 to 5, whatever, let's take away 8 hours. So we got 16 hours left. All right. You have to sleep. So let's just say if you are being a good human and taking care of yourself, you need 8 hours of rest. Okay? So we're going to take 8 hours away for work. We're going to subtract 8 hours away for rest. You got 8 strong hours left. Now, let's think about in the morning before you even get to your job. You got to get up. You got to get dressed. You got to get breakfast. Got to get the kids out the house. If you go work out, that's probably another 2 to 3 hours. Let's subtract those 3 hours from that 8 that we have left. You got 5 hours left. If you do not work remote, you have to commute to work and you have to commute home. Let's just say for easy math, that's an hour. We down to 4 hours. You got 4 hours left. So you got 4 hours in your day for you and your family. Now y'all know 4 hours is not a lot of time. That's not even considering if you work a second job, which many people do. It does not include if you go to school, you really don't have no time. That's probably going to cut into some of your sleeping time. But that's letting you know how little time we have. Okay, so you get home, you got to cook dinner. You know, you got to spend some time with the kids. You got to spend some time with your spouse. You got to do a little cleaning, whatever. By the time you shower, baby, you got about 30 minutes left. And probably ain't even got that. So now you see how little time we have during the week. That's why so many of us like, oh, I can't wait till the weekend, because you're always tired. You don't have hardly any time left to yourself, to your family. And I was just thinking today, like, I'm so tired of living for the weekend. Like, I love my family. I love my job. Well, I like my job. My job is fine, okay? But I'm tired of dedicating so much time where I'm giving so much out, but I only have 30 minutes. So unless you are working to be a full-time entrepreneur, a lot of people can probably relate. That's why we're so tired. That's why we live for the weekend. Now, when you get to that weekend, you got 2 days. And if you like most people, you get up Saturday, you're doing all your house cleaning, you're running your errands. Okay, your Saturday practically gone. And then you got Sunday, you go to church. I mean, your Sunday, you don't have a lot of time. So I was like, I'm tired of living for the weekend. So we have to be really, really intentional with our time. We have to be careful not to waste time, because a lot of us do that. And I'm guilty, okay? A lot of us do waste time. But I was like, I'm going to start doing some stuff during the week. Because if I'm tired anyway, at least I would rather be tired and say that I'm doing something that I want to do. I'm getting some enjoyment out of my life besides just working all the time and just doing this mundane routine. Like, no, I'm going to live my life. And it's not just going to be on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Because, no. So, might be a little more tired, but I want to be fulfilled. Okay, I want to live my life. I want to enjoy my life. Now, I'm praying full-time entrepreneurship in my future. Okay, but of course, I'm going to be wise in anything I do. But in the meantime, in between time, because I know that's another job in itself. That's something totally different. In the meantime, in the between time, guys, we have to be so intentional about our time and being mindful of our time and making good use of our time, and not just waiting to the weekend to spend time with our family, our friends, and doing things for ourselves, because it's so easy to get caught up in that. So yeah, let's take our time back. Let's really think about it and find ways to try to take our time back. Love y'all.